Hello everyone, myself Nabajit Mazumdar. Today I'm going to discuss about basic concept of linguistics. Before I start the video, I want to say this video I have prepared only for the students, not to the scholars, because I just try to give some basic concept of linguistic here. To discuss this topic, basic concept of linguistic, I have mentioned three questions here. One, what is linguistics? 2. Is there any relation between science and linguistics? And 3. What are the difference between grammar and linguistics? We go to first question. What is linguistic? In this slide, I have right here, linguistic is a scientific study of language. Linguistics is a study of language, but this study is not like as earlier study. This study is called scientific study. But why we say the word scientific study? So we go to the next slide. Is there any relation between science and linguistics? We say that linguistics is a scientific study, but why we say that? Because there's something. What something? So we want to know it. Is there any relation between science and linguistics? Yes, there is relation between science and linguistics. But what type of relation? To discuss it, I have mentioned 4 points here. One is systematic. Scientists always follow system. They research anything systematically. Similarly, linguist is also research systematically. They also follow system. Second word is clear. Science always care to give a clear results. Science always cares to give a clear result and it wants to provide accurate information. Always try to provide accurate information. Similarly, linguist is also try to provide accurate information related to language. So the word clear is related with both science and linguistics. And the third is laboratory. Laboratory use both of them. Scientists use science laboratory and linguists use language laboratory. And the fourth, which is one of the most important point, evidence, assumptions, and monitoring. Without these three, a science cannot be find perfect result. Without these three, science cannot be find perfect result. Similarly, without these three, linguists cannot be find perfect result. So both of them always go through evidence, assumption, monitoring. So this discussion cleared it that there is a relation between science and linguistics. That's why linguistics is called the scientific study. Next, I go to the next slide. Difference between grammar and linguistics. To discuss it, I have mentioned here 2 points. Number one, the scope of grammar is limited, but the scope of linguistics is wide. Grammar scope is limited, but linguistics scope is wide. But why? Because in grammar, we can study about the practical aspect of language, but in linguistics, we not only discuss about the practical aspect of linguistics, we can discuss about the birth of a language, development of a language, and what changes this language cover. We can discuss about that also. So its scope is wide. And the second point, grammar focuses only on standard language, but linguistics focuses on dialects also. Grammar focuses only on standard language, but linguistics focuses on dialect. A linguist believes that without the study of dialects, we would not be complete the language study. So dialect study is most important for a language study. And in this slide, I try to discuss about difference between grammar and linguistic. And now I am going to in this video, and I hope student got some information about linguistic, and in future I'll try to provide some informative video through my channel. So I request you will I will kindly to subscribe my channel. And for today, goodbye.